Hello, YouTube. All right, everybody. I've got a whole bunch of stuff for you today. I feel like I'm getting bombarded with a whole bunch of crap. I've got the handy cam out here, so it's going to be pretty shaky. I do apologize because I got a bunch of stuff on television to show you. So please bear with me. And look, I'm not asking you to believe any of this stuff. I just want to share all this stuff with you and see what you all think about it. So first of all, I want to talk about this. We got Dabu and BP Earthwatch and Paul Bagley, right? And they're all saying that a massive radioactive toxic cloud from Fukushima is on its way to the west coast and will hit in a matter of days, and that everybody needs to prepare, plastic up their houses, and just take precautions altogether, okay? Then you have Monograph, who says the picture they're using is from 2011, and he has videos. All of these links, by the way, will be below, but he says in his video, in his link box, that he has links to video over there in Japan showing that none of this stuff is going on and that they're making a big hubbub out of nothing. While yes, the Fukushima disaster is indeed very dangerous and is absolutely going to cause problems and has caused problems and is causing problems, we're not all about to die from a radioactive cloud in the next couple days. So I don't know what's going on with this. As you can see, very, very conflicting information. Having trouble getting to the bottom of it, but if it's the real deal, then we need to know, and if it's BS, we need to know. So any help with this would be greatly appreciated. Now, this is on Fox News today. This is, as you can see, a story about some dude who fell overboard into the ocean out there in the Caribbean. Now, the reason why this is bothersome to me, all these stories I'm going to show on Fox News are from today. This is why, like I said, I feel like I'm getting hit with a bunch of crap, and I don't like what I'm seeing. So anyway, back to Puerto Rico. The reason why this is significant to me is that there has been some information that's come out very recently where there is supposedly a plan. It's very convincing, and I'm going to get into a little bit why. A plan that there is going to be a nuclear detonation underwater outside the coast of Puerto Rico that's going to cause a massive tsunami that's going to cause problems all over the globe. All right? Now, the reason why I find this convincing is not only this is a very strong testimony, but not only that, this is a video from an interview with a guy who claimed to be abducted by aliens. All right, we know they're demons, but either way, he claims to be abducted by aliens. This was back in the 80s. This interview took place, and he said 3 things were going to happen in the future. He saw these 3 things in the future. They showed him these aliens, these demons. Right. One of the things were a one world government. Well, that sounds about right. The second thing is that we're all living in a big black dirty sea. Well, between the garbage thrown out from the tsunami in Japan, Fukushima, the radiation in the Pacific Ocean from Japan, and also all that Corexit and chemicals and garbage they've pumped into the Gulf of Mexico because of the BP oil spill that they created, I can see that becoming very, very true. And see that happening and being true almost already. It's just not black yet. And the third thing was that a meteor was going to hit outside somewhere, going to hit somewhere in the Caribbean, and it was going to cause trouble all over the globe. And so when you look and you see the meteor strike card, the Illuminati meteor strike card, and you see indeed that meteor does look like it's over the area mentioned, it kind of makes you stop and think. And we know the government does false flags. For them to say that an asteroid caused a tsunami when it was them setting off a nuclear detonation, it's really not that hard to believe. Especially when you got these crazy tsunami pictures from Alabama and also the ones from Florida. I tell you, they really blow my mind every time. That's some spooky stuff. So I don't find it that far-fetched and that hard to believe. And so when you see stuff like this, and then you also see them say stuff like this, all this is all in the same day within a matter of minutes.
Evolving, plus this.
Remember that meteor that left nearly 1,000 people injured? Just one of many incredible moments caught on camera. In 2013 alone, this hour, we will recap the best videos of 2013.
Bringing that up again, and then this is my favorite. This is what I was like, I gotta make a video after I seen this. We know shark is a code word for him, right? Check this story out. I don't like the looks of that one bit. And then when also coupled with the fact that I tell you what, this thing certainly does seem to be, this tidal wave does seem to be on the back of the $10 bill, and it does in fact seem to look like it's caused by some sort of, sorry, I gotta use one hand, nuclear detonation of some sort of missile or bomb or whatever. Pretty cussing convincing to me. Now, let's talk about California real quick. Man, it's hard to do with one hand. Sorry, please bear with me. Alright, now California, right? Actually, let's do the story first. If you hadn't heard, out there in Baja California, they had a scenic toll road that just collapsed. And then yesterday, I seen this story, California teen to be taken off life support. And so I kind of read that as California to be taken off life support. And then you go here, and then today they have another story
It took emergency crews an hour to rescue
that says California driver rescued after car goes off cliff, plunges into ocean. So I'm kind of reading California to be taken off life support, California goes off cliff, plunges into ocean. Maybe I'm looking into this too much, but like, you can call me crazy. I think these guys are passing around code, and this news isn't meant for us, okay? There ain't nothing informative they say on the news. Nobody knows who their senators are. Nobody even really knows what's going on in Fukushima. And nobody has really any idea what quantitative easing and the Federal Reserve and what that stuff is. So they're obviously not learning stuff from watching the news. So that tells me that they're passing around code. And whenever you see stuff like a big wave with a shark in it and oddly worded stories, it makes you wonder. And besides, you got, I mean, even if you don't even want to look at the conspiracy side of it, you've got all these scientists and authorities and all these kind of guys preparing for something. You got the Department of Homeland Security saying the unprecedented natural disaster is headed this way. You've also got all these scientists and geologists saying, look, we're overdue for a massive earthquake. So it's not like it's conspiracy. We're being told that it's going to come. That the conspiracy is, and the fact is, that these dirtbags, they know when it's going to take place. And I've had people say, well, why when the code thing, why wouldn't they just send out one mass text? Why wouldn't they do it this way? These guys, these Masons, they own this stuff. That's what Rupert Murdoch is a Mason. He owns Fox News. You're telling me that a Mason wouldn't put Masonic things in what he owns and what he controls? That's what the Fox News cube is. That's the cube. That's the thing they worship. That's the thing on Saturn. They use symbols because they've been doing this stuff for a long, long time. Long before the alphabet. These guys have been doing this stuff for generations and years and years and years and years. So they pass this stuff around because they're Masons, so they do Masonic things. It's not that hard to believe, really. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy. The news is not meant for us. And look, I'm not telling people, I'm not have somebody talk about that Yellowstone video I made. Oh, doom, doom, doom. I'm not telling anybody to doom and to fear. This stuff is going to happen whether anybody likes it regardless. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about it. All we can do is wait. And all we can do is be prepared and be alert. That's all I'm saying. And I don't mean like be on the edge of your seat, biting your fingernails. All I'm saying, here's a perfect example. This is what I've done in my personal life to try to make myself more aware. I walk my dog 3 times a day, okay? A lot of the times, I'm skylarking, looking around, not really paying attention, and sometimes I damn near run into stuff. All I'm saying is that you be aware of your surroundings. You're kind of looking, kind of listening, sort of, just like when you drive. You're just aware of your surroundings when you're out and about, and when you're, you know, just whenever you're out and about. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying be scared to death. I'm not saying hide in the corner under a table, under a desk. I'm not saying anything like that. Just pay attention, be aware, because things are going to change in an instant. That's all I'm trying to say. So thanks to everybody out there who gets it. You all have no idea how comforting it is to know that there are others like you out there that go through this stuff and understand what I'm trying to say. So thanks you, as always, to my teammates and subs. I am proud, more than you know, to stand with each and every one of you. So thank you for all the support, and thank you for watching.